It was Swaggy P beefing with Kenyon and it made me think about you and Kenyon rivalry, man. So talk about that a little bit. How did that wind up? Like, how that, I like dramas.
Yeah. That's what it's about.
It's Uncle Murda.
You know, for me, it ain't about nothing. And, you know, for him, he understand and know exactly what it is. And, you know, if you got a problem, do something when you see me, sucker.
That's crazy.
God damn. You heard that.
Okay, so it's looking like we got some beef to cover, man, with these NBA vets that I would like to highlight, man, because Tony Yayo podcast just kickstarted some drama, man, and I would like to cover that in today's video. Pretty sure a lot of you guys remember Tim Thomas, right? And he had this issue with Kenyon Martin that stems back from their playing days.
Takedown by Tim Thomas, and yesterday at practice, he let his feelings be known.
For the simple fact that he's fugazi. I mean, you know, all the fake tough guy role. I mean, I hate it, and especially in the NBA, because as soon as something happens, you got 12 to 13 guys to protect you and a little scuffle. So, you know, I just think he's fugazi all around.
Well, fugazi means phony, and Kenyon Martin had his response today to Tim Thomas. He said if you put the two of them in a store, lock the door rather in a room, he said the one coming out would be.
So that's the clip from the NBA at the time. You know, all of this over a hard foul and stuff like that, as you guys can see in that video clip. I'm pretty sure if you guys are fans of the NBA and know about the story, because Kenyon Martin did tell the story on Gil's Arena as well. So let's listen to a little bit of what Kenyon Martin had to say about that story. Let's check out this clip right here.
So Jason Collins foul dude, he commits to call me fugazi, right? Because
he said that. Tell a story.
So the media said, when you come back, what you gonna do? He said, well, I'm gonna hit somebody. Well, y'all, you know they got Kenyon over there. Mm-hmm. He fake, who fugazi, this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Or you can look it up.
I'm doing it right now.
Please look it up. So I go to shoot around or practice the next day. Media come and ask me about it, what he said. Before I go out and talk to the media, our PR people pull me to the side. Dude had this to say, woo, woo, woo. They had his picture on the back of the post, Whiny Tim. Mm-hmm. They had his name, they had his picture on it because he was whining about Whiny Tim. Mm-hmm. I taped the picture to my practice jersey and go talk to the media.
That's cold.
Trolling in 2003, 4.
2004, April 2004.
That's hard. They asked me about it. I'm being sarcastic. Like, what y'all talking about? Like, I ain't read no article. Like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody said nothing to me. Mm-hmm. But, like, I don't know what y'all talking about. But it went from me joking and this, that, and the third. But y'all, then, what I'm. So I told him, straight up, lock me and him in the room together and see who'll come out. Mm-hmm. My teammates ain't never questioned me. My teammates ain't never questioned my heart. My teammates ain't never questioned how hard I play. Can't say the same.
That's a real bully.
No, I'm just speaking facts. I didn't start. Listen, once you start with me, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going all in.
Now, I guess Tim Thomas wants to address that because now he's saying like, yo, embarrassed him in his hood, and if he got something to say, do something, sucker. He's pretty much calling Kmart out like, yo, you ain't gonna do nothing because we pretty much neighbors now. And yeah, man, so let's check out this podcast clip from Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda's podcast, man. Let's check out this clip right here. And if you can, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That really does help support my YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
It was Swaggy P beefing with Kenyon and it made me think about you and Kenyon rivalry, man. So talk about that a little bit. How did that wind up? Like, how that, I like dramas.
Yeah. That's what it's about.
It's Uncle Murda. It's Uncle Murda. You know.
No. So I was actually with the Knicks, and he was with the Nets. They beat us. And one of his teammates came across and like kind of clotheslined me. So when he clotheslined me, I was numb on one side of my body. So I had to go to the hospital, IV, blah, blah, blah. So I was out of the series. So, you know, it's like anything else.
I can't even remember it went that deep. Like, okay, yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah, so that's my livelihood. That's how I'm feeding my family. You know what I'm saying? So me and Jason Collins, we actually had the same agent. So he called to check in on me, blah, blah, blah. Good. So I was more pissed off at my teammates for not retaliating. You know what I'm saying? It's like anything else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
ride out, nigga.
Right. Exactly. So
like how I hold Murda down when they run up on him for the wrap up.
Yeah. Exactly. So, like that. So you know, it went back and forth in the media, and then he said something that caught my attention, like put us in the room and let's see who walk out. So now that's like some.
Oh, he don't know he talking to.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's real different. Now you take the size basket.
Ain't that sweet in Jersey?
Yeah. So now it's different. So, you know, the rest of that summer is going on. So I actually caught him in a club in New York. He had his cool shoes on. He was in the, he had the church shoes on, the cool shoes. So I caught him in there. He put his back up against the wall. So I'm like, we already know what that's about.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't want no smoke, no nothing or whatever. So I just completely let it be. So, in the summertime, we do a lot of charity events and different events. So I had to go to Dallas like a week later, where he lived. You know what I mean? So I've been flying private. We've been playing with those things before they started.
Tell him, Tim.
Before it was cool.
Yeah,
before they started going and trying to figure out what you got in your bag.
Right.
So we get out there and, I kind of embarrassed him in his own town, so that's why he constantly keep, talking and saying different things. And then, the rest of my career, every time I would get a chance, I would just, poke at him. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It was an incident in Phoenix.
You mad humble. I knew you for years.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But once I flip, man, it's on. You know what I'm saying?
It's all that humble.
Once that Patterson jersey.
So to go back to what you're saying, like I completely left it alone. Like me and this dude, we're damn near neighbors in California.
Okay, look at that.
Same dentist, same grocery store, same gas station, same mall. Our wives had kids around the same time, same doctor. Like this could have, you know what I'm saying? Like we could have been got it on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Petty. That's petty.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so what he's mad about is one of his teammates, good brother from the city, Julius Hodge. Julius Hodge was in the weight room one time. I caught him right before the game. I was about to rough him up a little bit. Julius stopped the action, and being that Julius stopped the action, that's when we had to wear suits in the league. Yeah. So Kmart went and bought him 5 suits and a TV. You know what I'm saying, to try to keep everybody from knowing what's going on with the situation. But, for me, it ain't about nothing. And, for him, he understand and know exactly what it is. And, if you got a problem, do something when you see me, sucker.
That's crazy.
God damn. Yeah. You heard that here. When you see
that's what a murder like that. We like that. Yeah. That's what we like, Tim. Could talk about that suit. Because I remember that was like the Allen Iverson time, your time. Like, y'all had like the
Yeah. So what was
that about? Because the younger generation don't know.
Yeah, so shout out to my brother AI. Just did his All-American game down in VA.
Shout out to AI, man.
So AI took a lot of bullets for a lot of cats to be able to do what they doing now. You know what I'm saying? So the tattoos, the cornrows, all of that definitely. Shit. And it was getting out of control.
Okay, so that's what Tim Thomas said about Kenyon Martin and, rehashing what happened in the NBA. And I showed you guys that clip because it gave full context to everything about Kenyon Martin addressing it, and then obviously Tim Thomas finally responding and telling his side of it, right? I guess he didn't like the way how Kmart addressed it, pretty much damn near like Kmart was treating him like he was a nobody, didn't want to say his name and stuff like that. So I would like for you guys to get in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts about today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Catch you guys on the next one, and we out, guys. Peace.